Hey YouTube, this is Southern Pro for One, and I'm back. Sorry, it's been very sparse on the videos. I've been working like crazy to get things done, but we got some boots on the ground today for you, some news you should know. But first, we have a practical survival store, and I'll put the link to it. We've added some DVDs. The purpose of these DVDs are to be able to learn things, especially if the grid goes down, if the internet goes down. 99% of the information that you rely on, that you think is readily accessible, will not be there. So having DVDs and even books, but a lot of people learn better by seeing things. So we've included some DVDs, and these are, bug out defensive videos. These are commo videos. So check them out. Also on our site, say you're going to buy multiple items of something, we have big discounts there too. So take advantage of those. Some people don't want to shop through Amazon, so this is our store. So check those out, but let's get right into the news. And there's a lot of news. I don't want to discourage you. Use this bad news to help motivate you to get prepared. You should be looking at prepping as an exciting part of your life, not as doom as gloom. It's like, okay, I want to get a backup water supply. What do I have to do? I want to grow my own vegetables. What do I do? I want to, install a wood stove in my house to heat my house. Make it fun. Let's get right into it. The Saudi Pro League, and this is a soccer league that they started, has not gone good. They have spent millions of dollars on this league, and they're not having anyone turn out to watch the soccer games. One of the games, they had 144 people show up. Another game, they had 257 people in a stadium that can hold 20,000. So it's not going across so well, and it's not really good for those investors that invested. There is one big real estate investor that has come out and said that he is very concerned about a huge correction that's going to happen in the real estate market. He says it's going to be a great opportunity for individuals, everyday folks like me and you, to grab up some property or grab up the house. So as I say, use your Federal Reserve notes wisely, because they eventually become worthless, and actually they're becoming worthless every day. But having a stack of cash where you can buy things pennies down to the dollar will pay off. It's sorry to say that, because some people will lose a lot of things, but there will be an opportunity for you to maybe grab a piece of property very cheap. During the Great Depression, pennies on the dollars to buy farms. Moscow, the Russian forces have used a new intercontinental ballistic missile, and they're actually using them now. They're putting them in their silos. This is a much better missile than they have, so they are rapidly preparing for a confrontation. They are working on their military, and as you know, they're in Ukraine. They have hardened their guys and gals. They are ready for combat. There's nothing that will get you ready for a war than to be in a war. So they have worked all their bugs out of using all their forces together. And now they're upgrading their intercontinental ballistic missiles. The German the German defense minister said it's going to take Europe 5 to 8 years to rearm, because they are likely going to face Russia very soon. So they're going to have to use this 5 to 8 year period to catch up militarily, industrial, and make their society ready for war. This is from a county inside the United States, Harris County. And they're going to start a program where they will guarantee basic income for some of their citizens. And this will start off in 2024. It is a $20.5 million project funded by the Federal American Rescue Plan Act. So it's a pilot program. And it will basically it will give monthly payments of $500 to a little over 1,900 low-income households. So basically, it's going to be free money. It's not really free money. It's taxpayers' money, but it's going to be given out. You'll have to apply for it, and you have to be below the federal poverty level. So free money to individuals that need it. The New York City has been overwhelmed with migrants or illegal aliens, and now they're complaining about the food. There's a company that has a contract, and I don't think this was probably a no bid contract, worth $432 million for this company. I think it's DocGo, to provide food for these migrants. The migrants are saying the food does not taste good. A lot of the food is being wasted. So, more tax money given away to non-citizens when citizens of this country are going without. Only in America would a country reward people that sneak across their border and then feed them, house them, give them money, give them phone when Americans are in dire shape. The Department of Education said that 40% of student loan borrowers that needed to make their first payment getting restarted back in October failed to meet their payment or make their payment. So 40% of the people. Joe Biden, as you know, forgave a lot of debt. He tried to forgive a lot more, but the Supreme Court said no. But so far, he has forgiven a total of $132 billion in student loan. And that, I think, is aiding 3.6 million borrowers. There has been a recall. The Quaker Oat Company has recalled some of their products, granola bars, granola cereal, for salmonella poisoning. So if you eat these things, check into it and see if you have anything in your cupboard that has been recalled. The shipping companies that go past the Israeli problem, the Palestinian problem, they have many have decided they will not be shipping through the area, not going through the Red Sea, so they're going to have to go around. This adds 40% of distance, so this is definitely going to cause prices to go up. There has been many attacks now on shipping, be it cargo, be it tankers. So this will add to inflation. I think it's Nippon Steel Corporation, that's a Japan company. They have put in an offer to acquire Pittsburgh-based company US Steel, and this is an all-cash value. They put the price at $55 per share, so that's like a premium of 40% of the closing price that was on Friday. So shares of this company are up right now, so they're trying to buy an American company, US Steel. If you've checked out Kitco, kitcocompany.com, Kitco, it's a gold and silver company. I check them out all the time, but I noticed that their site is down. They said they had, I think it was a cyber attack. So this is affecting everyone. Cyber attacks can affect us. It can knock out the whole system that we rely on every day. We take it for granted. The U.S. Navy and the Royal Navy shot down a ton of attack drones. I think they're up to 14, could be higher by now. And these are being launched by the Houthis off of Yemen. And that is why all of these cargo shipping companies have decided not to travel through there. North Korea just test-fired a long-range intercontinental ballistic missile that is capable of striking anywhere in the U.S. So this is very concerning because they have developed their nukes. They've gotten their ballistic missiles down. They are definitely a threat to the United States. This is a report that the British military leaders are making plans up in case their troops have to assist in Ukraine to fight the Russians. And this would be done if there was a catastrophic development of the war and maybe Kiev was going to be taken or Ukraine was totally going to fall to the Russians. So this hasn't been really verified or no official policy has come out, but plans are in the works. This would be catastrophic if you put British troops inside Ukraine to fight the Russians. It would definitely pull us in, and it would be catastrophic for the world. If you've been keeping up with the homeless situation in the United States, it's only getting worse. The numbers are astonishing, and that's what makes my blood boil when I see illegals coming across by the millions, getting support from the United States government when we cannot even take care of our own. And this is caused by the government. They have manipulated the money supply. They have manipulated everything that deals with finances to cause widespread inflation. And this inflation is causing rents to go up, and people's pay is not going up, not even close to the same rate of inflation. And this is causing people to lose their homes, to lose the ability to pay rent. I actually talk to people that watch this channel that are struggling to pay their rent because the rent just keeps going up and up, and their wages are not going up. So this is a real situation. Median rent rose 18.8% between 2001 and 2022. If you figure in what real wages went up, I think that increase was only 4.3. So there's no way at the current track, people that are barely making it now are going to be able to make it in a few years if the inflation rate keeps going up. This person was in one of those emergency medical clinics, and they heard that the receptionist was talking to another customer, another patient, and said they do not take cash anymore for the copay. More and more places are going that route. This was an email sent to me. I will read it. An engineer from Duke Power came into my store this morning. They work at a store. This would be in North Carolina. I knew he was not from around here. He said he was stocking up for the day because he knew he probably would not have a break. I made light conversation with him about the Schneider Electrical 20-week delay on parts. Basically, electronic parts are in short supply, and it's taken a lot of time to get them. And that's been a continuing problem for years now. He confirmed it and said most things for substations are out 1 year. He point blank told me, I hope you are preparing because the power is going to go out at some point for a long time. He said the system is on the brink of a major long-term outage. I'm a God-fearing person. What I told you is 100% true, just passing it on. So please prepare yourself for backup power, whatever it be. Also, the very, very important news right here. This is a controversial plan that the group of seven, the major 7 countries, are in talks together to take $300 billion of Russian central bank money and other sovereign assets and take this money and redirect it into Ukraine. To me, this is a full-fledged act of war. You cannot confiscate people's property without due process and give it to someone else. So this alone could be a legitimate reason to attack NATO, attack the United States, this action alone. To close out, the Facebook billionaire, Mark Zuckerberg, they said there's rumors that he is working on a $100 million family compound in Hawaii, and he is actually building another bunker. The man probably has multiple bunkers throughout the world, but he's preparing another one that will be very elaborate. So if the rich people are preparing, I hope you are preparing. Do not, do anything out of fear, but do it out of prudence. And you can see that danger is coming and work towards protecting your family, protecting your assets. Thanks for watching.